Is it time to occupy PR? So we welcome in the president of Crawford PR, Jim Crawford, right now. Jim, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Very good, thank you. So, all right, I went through the blog. I absolutely loved it, but I kind of want to delve in a little bit deeper. So, some of the things that you were talking about as far as, people being mad, you mentioned journalists. They're the ones that are incredibly mad. And, some of the things that they're mad at, well, two things really. Secondhand blog content and self-promotional comments is the two major factors. Kind of explain a little bit more on those two factors.
Well, so I think what we're seeing happening here is that the social media gold rush is over, and that like those people you see out on Wall Street, many editors and journalists feel like they're being taken advantage of. So a common practice that's developed over the last couple of years is that companies have posted blogs to their site and then resubmitted them as original content to media. And media have caught on to that. They're just not going for that any longer. And a second issue is using the comment space in articles and blogs to self-promote, often including hyperlinks. I call it going hyper on hyperlinks to brochureware, or even a post to another blog that says the same thing. So we have actually seen heard stories of editors getting back to PR people and companies saying, if you ever do this again, we're going to ban all of your news, and even saying, this is your final warning in boldface.
Go back to secondhand blog content. Kind of delve in a little bit deeper. What exactly do you mean by this?
What I mean is the practice of posting a blog to a company website and then going out and presenting the exact same content to media to be used just as a byline or as a guest blog. And what happens there is that Google gives the benefit of traffic to the first poster. And media are increasingly aware of that, so they don't want to run something that gives them no traffic value. So I think that the way to go about this is for companies to really harken back to some old practices. If they want to pitch a story to an editor, first present a pitch, then an abstract or an outline, then write the piece and make sure that the publication, online or otherwise, or video, whatever, has first rights to that piece. And then afterward, after it appears, if you want to ask for permission to repost it to your site, that's fine. Or you can simply take that idea and write something different and post it to your site. But I think editors are just not going to buy the idea of reusing secondhand content.
So kind of last question in summary almost. You gave basically 3 pointers in order to do it right. Kind of finish up with those.
Okay. Well, first of all, I think that you should write single-purpose dedicated content for media. This is going to be painful for some companies who've enjoyed a very, very high spike in hits over the last couple of years, but the reality is you're not going to get away with that anymore. What you need to do is just write single-purpose content for media. Number two, ask for permission to repost that or post that to your site after the publication has used it. Usually they'll say that's fine. If not, simply write something fresh based on the same idea. And finally, on comments, don't use the comment section as an advertising billboard. Use it as a way to interact, build engagement with other people, including customers and prospects, and get your message out that way. Don't sell, just talk, interact, and get people communicating with you.